What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Monday. We had a 12-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with 6 of my favorite plays on the slate. My money's 6. So before we get going, if you could show some love to the like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's try to get over 80 likes in this one. If we can hit that, thank you. Let's hop right into it, though. First guy up, I'm going to go with Mike Fiers here at 7,700. A really good value. He's been up and down this year, but he's been very consistent at home. 7 starts, 4-2 with a 3.6 ERA. Batting average just under 200, 5.4 more fantasy points per game here at home. And he's going against a Baltimore team. They are strikeout prone, free swinging. It's a big part downgrade. Going to Oakland, some solid pitching conditions, and the limited BVP against mainly guys like Chris Davis and Trey Mancini. They only have a 130 batting average and a 44% K rate and 25 plate appearances. So small sample, but still he's dominated those two hitters for the most part. And I think he has a really good shot again. The win here, they're pretty big favorites, like minus 220 or so to win the game. And nice little value, not crazy upside, but I think his strikeout upside will be up in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I'm going to go with Kenta Maeda at 9,000 here going against San Fran. He was decent against them the first time out. Didn't allow any runs, but he didn't get the same amount of Ks in that matchup, and they did pull him a little bit earlier than normal with only 73 pitches. But now in this game, he's been in pretty good form recently besides the last time out against the Angels. But I think he'll be able to bounce back. He just had a really bad start of that game, allowed 2 home runs. I don't think he allowed, like it said, he didn't allow any hits after that first inning, so he bounced back nicely. But one of his biggest issues this year is just been allowing a few home runs. They didn't really do last year, but going against the San Fran lineup, they don't have that much power. They've only had the third fewest home runs in all of Major League Baseball, so that's a plus for him. Won't have to deal with that same power upside here, and he can kind of get into his groove a little bit more, get some more strikeouts, as he's a pretty damn good strikeout pitcher, good swing strike rate, 25% K this year, 28% last year, and Vegas likes him a lot. They're only implied 3.1 runs, so big favorites, good chance to get in the win. I think he'll be very safe here and hopefully able to go a little bit deeper than the last time out against San Fran. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. And that leaves us with a lot of money to pay for our hitters. So I'm going to go with the best hitter in all of baseball. I haven't recommended them all year, so why not start here tonight? Going against Edwin Jackson, a perfect spot for Mike Trout. Edwin Jackson absolutely horrific against right-handed batters, and he's going against the best right-handed batter in all of baseball. He's allowing a 5.64 WOBA to them, 5.8 home runs per 9. It's a big park upgrade for Trout. Going to Toronto here, he has a 349 ISO versus righties. So however you spin it, this is the best chance of a guy getting a home run on the slate. Just way too good of a matchup. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to pair him up with Justin Upton, his first game off the DL. He is supposed to be activated here tonight. Obviously, if he's not, then I'm not going to roll with him, but it's looking like all signs are pointing to him returning here. He played 6 games in the AAA before being called up back from his injury. He was hitting it well there. I think he had like 2 home runs in 6 games. And this is a perfect spot, like I said. Edwin Jackson, god-awful against right-handed batters. Upton, some good power against righties last year, 232 ISO. Should be in that 4 spot, so a nice 2-4 stack with Mike Trout with these 2 guys. And like I said, with Trout, it's a park upgrade. I think this Angels lineup has really good upside in this spot, and they've been hitting very well even without Justin Upton. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. I'm going to go with Chris Davis here at 4,000. Coming off a home run last game, and I think this guy, just when he gets it going, he's kind of like a groove hitter, as he is a kind of unorthodox way of hitting, how he just kind of is inside out, just looks for those inside pitches, and sometimes against pitchers he just doesn't really be able to get it. But going against a guy like Andrew Kashner, a right-handed pitcher who isn't really a strikeout guy, more pitches to contact, which is perfect for Chris Davis because he won't be missing it on any pitches and just striking out like he can do a decent amount. So Kashner is 16% K so far this year, around 14% last year. So the added ability for the hard contact. Davis has been a lot worse against right-handed pitchers than he was last year, but against right-handed pitchers last year, he had a 315 ISO, and I think he can rekindle that that power against Cashner in this matchup, and Cashner is allowing 2.4 home runs per 9 to right-handed batters, so some reverse splits, 4,000 for a good power hitter against one of the worst pitchers in the league. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. Really good spot for him. So you got 3 outfielders here. Then we're going to go with Matt Carpenter. Try to combine the words there for a second. 4,200 here, going against Hernandez. Not a great pitcher. His FIP has been 5.0, which is below average. Kind of an analytic to show something else besides ERA, if you're not familiar with that. But he's not another pitcher here. Not good strikeout ability, around I think around a little bit less than 20% as well in his career. Struggles versus left-handed batters. Carpenter a lot better against righties, at least he was last year. Leadoff hitter, can get up to 5 at-bats here against this guy, and he has power upside against right-handed batters. Really good last year. I mean, not right-handed batters, right-handed pitchers. Really good last year. Still kind of struggling this year. But against a bad pitcher like Hernandez, I think he can get it going. And at 4,200 is a good price for a guy of his upside. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So you still have good money to spend, even though we have Mike Trout and 2 pitchers that are in really good spots. In Vegas likes them a lot. So Mike Fiers, Maeda, Carpenter, Mike Trout, Upton, and Chris Davis. Nice little mini stack. And maybe if you want to fill it out with some more Angels, you can do that as well. But good luck here tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the play. Slap a like if you did. 80+ likes would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hit the bell icon after you subscribe to get alerted every time I upload so you don't miss out. But good luck here tonight. Hope you guys kill it, win a ton of money, and we'll see you back here again next time.